Okay, here we have a ladder match between Lucian and CrazedChariot on Seraphim Glaciers. On the top side we see Lucian as Cybran. He is using mass extractor adjacency, which is pretty strange on this map, considering that you will most likely surround all your mass extractors by storages, and he's not moving ACU anywhere. First land, of course, for Cybran. And the bottom side, CrazedChariot, red, also Cybran, and he's planning to move ACU, making second air, not using extractor adjacency, at least for now. That's pretty good, I think, but from my experience, build orders with making only power without moving ACU usually slightly better, but I'm not really sure, because with that type of build order you really need to make a lot of manual reclaim, and otherwise you will stall mass like this, minus 12 while 2 mexes are not completed. You can see how much it hurting. Actually, yeah, -2 right now. It's still it's 25% reduction of speed. Yeah, you can see how much everything is slow. Well, no. When you are stalling, this percentage should actually represent how much slower everything becomes when you stall. And CrazedChariot is probably not stalling mass. He is making power very fast and assisting ECU with 2 engineers. That's very good move. And we can see he is ahead at least in 1 power generator. Yeah, he's just slightly ahead of Lucian. And what you can do, also you can make templates for your power. That's very useful. You can make like circles to put factories later there, or just circles only in case of improving pathfinding to prevent engineers from moving around. So let's see what our players do with their air factories. Scout first from CrazedChariot. He's still producing a lot of power with his ACU and 2 engineers, and now these 3 engineers are also put on power spam. That's actually a lot of power spam, and I don't know. Lucian's scout is already here, so I would say his air factory was much faster. And what I hate about Cyber Interceptors, they can't one-shot scout. So, and actually Lucian already have transport, and 6 engineers are loading in, and CrazedChariot Lucian's transporter, and he have his own transport. I always like to talk about that phase of the game when you just load your 6 engineers in. You can see Lucian can't quite spend his resources, and yeah, he have to make early mass extractor upgrade in order to spend resources. You don't often want make early extractor upgrade. Stupid interceptors. You can see they flying away. Those assist orders are not very efficient, and most likely transport will die. Yes? No. Oh yeah, it will die. Crazed changed order to attack order. Attack move. and himself he's dropping here. I don't know if that's a good move or not. It makes that position more vulnerable to air attacks by bombers, but less vulnerable to drops, because if he drops faster than his opponent, he already will have factories there, and closer distances will help him. There are a lot of engineers assisting land factory, because you don't want to make another land factory, but you need engineers anyway, because if you have second drop, you definitely will not have enough build capacity. But right now, Lucian's resources are balanced. The CrazedChariot, meanwhile, is ahead in score by a pretty large margin. Most of reclaim already grabbed for him. Actually, let's see. Yeah, Lucian didn't grab 500 reclaim less, but I guess that's not big deal. He also dropped in the middle of the island here. There are lots and lots of reclaim. Yeah, CrazedChariot dropped here and now begin to grab this as well. Oh, transport for Lucians that go into the middle getting damaged, and of course it's also getting scouted. So let's see. Lucian making power spam with his ACU, and actually he have 3 idle, 4 some idle engineers here, so all this air micro and dropping takes away a lot of his APM. About small islands, looks like players decide to move engineers there manually. I don't know, I usually drop one somewhere around here and then move to the island, but that's okay. And Lucian's transport got killed on the way to the middle, so, and now 4 engineers for Crazed are moving to the middle. Also huge mass lead for Crazed. I'm not even sure why. It's not accurate. Lucian is stalling power right now and making another transport. So we can see those players want to have at least 1 transport on the field. Actually, that engineer loss was also very annoying for Lucian. Lucian is faster at grabbing his mexes here. He's making some units, but not. Factories are idle. I think that's okay. Also idle factories for Crazed, and 3 engineers being dropped here, and 1 engineer is moving straight away here. So that's pretty good move. Oh, and this scout will spot it for Lucian. And also Lucian is dropping in the middle. I may put it on +1, and what you can see is they also querying move order for transport to move backwards. That's a good thing to do. Yeah. And Lucian is retreating with his engineer because he don't want to, and sending a jester to defend his island. So overall map control is kinda in favor of Lucian. In economy, Crazed is slightly ahead. 3 to mexes, and actually no, that's even, but map control is not really right now. Actually, nothing, absolutely no difference. Maybe 1 or 2 mass extractors. Also, very important is when you will start your T2 power on this map. CrazedChariot built some factories here and produce engineers to assist naval factories. Oh, and Jester here killed engineers, Raider, and now killing land units, and Lucian even have PD here, and he will most likely grab middle, and also using his transport here aggressively. Yeah, he's dropping on the middle, but he already have middle, preemptively T1 PDs on his own island to prevent drops from this island, and we can see instead of dropping in the main CrazedChariot, dropping on that island. It's also a very good move. First naval units are already on the field for Lucian, and the submarine it's like a scout moving around, actually preemptively making defense here. That's pretty big investment. Torpedo launcher. Oh, and Lucian changed direction of his drop. Now he's moving to the main island of Crazed. And what we got here is 3 mantis and 3 engineers, and Crazed have power issues. Yeah, major power issues, and now he got his T2 power. Huge mass income. I bet he will just start some T2 upgrades right now. I'm sure, because it's hard to spend that much. And here's the drop, but most likely it's just 3 hunters and 1 artillery and 2 anti-air, and 2 mantis already enough to deal with that drop. 2 mexes going down here, and transport actually survived because there were no radar for Crazed. Transport could fly away. So right now Lucian got middle island, but Crazed have 3 small islands, but it already getting harassed by T1 Navy. You can see Lucian is doing good job with his T1 Navy. He sent it in place where they can shoot mexes. That's a very good job. Still drops continuing for both players. Actually only for Lucian right now. Still no T2 power for Lucian, and now he's making one. You can see Crazed were dropping in power and then going high on power again, and that's a pretty efficient way of doing things if you are good enough for that, if you have APM. I don't know, but many people prefer to just make more T1 generators, so you don't stall so hard when you switch to T2. But we can see Lucian is also stalling while switching to T2. He also have a lot of mass in the bank, and now T2 gunships on the field for Lucian. Only 2 right now, and T2 transport. Ah, PMs. Wait a second. Oh my god, someone just said hi. Well, T2 transports are really strong on this map because they are fast and hard to track, because you don't have Omni, you don't have spread out naval units. And right now Lucian is increasing his lead in map control, and seem to be bigger air force for Crazed chasing down Lucian's air force. Lucian retreating to the main base, and Crazed also deciding to retreat. Here's drop, 1 engineer and about 9 mantis. They got shot by a lot of things. And now T2 naval from CrazedChariot. We can see he have a lot of land factories producing engineers. That's pretty efficient, because land factories cost less. T2 naval for Lucian is also pretty fast. So where to send that T2 ship is a question for CrazedChariot. Very good target would be middle. And also right now we see T2 gunship harassing island, almost futile, killed 1 mass extractor, and actually PD was killed. But he doing that in 2 directions at one time, escaping anti-air also very well, and that forces planes to fly all over this 20 kilometers map. First ship from Luxy is entire ship, and it goes directly to the expanding island of CrazedChariot. And entire ship is not very strong, but it have radar. That's very good. Oh, still harassing here and actually killing the factory is pretty much a win. And now what we got here, more drops for Luxy, and they got killed. And CrazedChariot ships trying to kick Luxy from middle island, but not very successfully. And as soon as he cleans this island, he's getting it back again. And you can see some assaults with gunships all over the place, and that's one sneaking from the back. Looks like this is gonna be very good assault on the engineers. 4 kills, 7 kills, 6 kills. Yeah, so many engineers getting killed right here. And on this map you really need naval. You really need naval, and even a small delay can be very good. That cruiser already have 23 kills, and most of it is mantis and mass extractors, also delaying CrazedChariot, making him stalling even more. Very good use of a cruiser here. That's how you should use your naval. Directly kill mexes of your opponent. And now Luxy and Crazed running around middle island. Uh, 33 of CrazedChariot's planes are already out of fuel. He mostly had air superiority through all this time, so he could barely kill any cruisers. So CrazedChariot could defend those gunship attacks, but he wasn't really defending them so efficiently. He was losing engineers. He lost factory here, but no major losses. But still, it weakens his position. PD is also down, and Wagner's on the field from Luxy. He have T2 flag here, and now Wagner's rallied to the small island. And still, this thing getting very long time to rebuild. This engineer will have to make long way to do that. And what we know? Oh, resource allocation is already done for CrazedChariot. Meanwhile, Luxy is just again more safely sticking with lower tech power generators, producing energy slower, and he actually have less assists on the naval factories, I would say, but because he stalling less, 71%. Oh, actually right now Crazed is actually not stalling, so I don't know what will happen soon. Right now Crazed actually have bigger economy, I would say, because Luxy have more map control but less income. Another drops, here are T2 units and flag actually. Dropping a flag, while most of defense, you usually expect that most of the defense will be air units. Dropping flag can be very good. And oh, Mantis is flanking in, and it's killing flag will be very well here. Actually a lot of Mantis here on defense mission, so those tanks will be lucky to kill Extractor, but Corsair did that instead. And this naval force from CrazedChariot really got out of position, and he using it defensively again. Great gunship from Luxy again. 13 kills. 17, 18, 19, 21 kill. Oh my god. This gunship won't do much here, because Cybran naval anti-air is possibly obviously greatest. And this force from CrazedChariot is not trying to do any offensive. He has his force here, he could move in and kill those mexes, try to harass those two mexes, but instead he have to move them. Oh my god, now he's moving it somewhere again. You have to move it on defense, since he lost against a lot of those mexes. Only one factory on that island, not much. What are those bombers doing? Oh wow. One cruiser in this navy and one Tech 3 bomber got down, 2 got down. That's a major loss for CrazedChariot. And there are a lot of cruisers for Luxy right now, and it's not looking good for CrazedChariot. And again drops continuously for Luxy, trying to take map control. And now this cruiser is trying to defend main base of Luxy, because he doesn't have the 3 air and he doesn't have SAMs. He really don't have any Tech 3 right now. But he have great naval with cruisers giving him nice radar coverage. And 2 transports active on the field. Yeah, this cruiser is should do great job. And actually no cloak for CrazedChariot. He didn't enable cloak for his bombers. That would be much better than. And they can't even kill 2 mechs in one shot. And they got getting sniped by T1 air. Very unfortunate. This Tech 3 air didn't pay the price for CrazedChariot, as well as resource allocation, because he most likely went resource allocation to get Tech 3 air. And also what CrazedChariot does in his games, I don't know how good that is, but you can see he's making lots and lots of T1 naval. And when I play him, that's very annoying, because if you play Cybran, your ships can shoot backwards, and what you want to do against T1 navy, you want to kite it. In order to kite, you need to move backwards. So he often have like most of his force being T1 navy, but right now he misclicked and all this force moved away from each other, spread out, and became an easy target for those T2 ships. And strong T2 force in navy for Lucian. He have also a score lead and now have a SF on the field, and he is not behind on economy. So this game going in favor of Luxy. And there is a weakness in Cybran navy that cruiser have low HP, very low HP compared to all other cruisers. However, actually no, I think there are lower HP cruisers, but still. And gunships can really beat cruisers. But with T1 and Tech 3 air support, with destroyer anti-air, with cloak, with speed of navy, you really need perfect situation to make it work. And also, if cruisers are spread out, you will not able to do it. There are 5 cruisers right now, and ASFs are close by. 1, 2, 3. around 8 gunships. I doubt that this will work unless he will take an engagement, and while it happens he will take out most of the cruisers and then finish enemy force with gunships. There is no other way this gunship attack will, and he's attacking just in the time when Luxy is retreating with all his units, and now cruisers are attacking gunships, and also everything is pretty much spread out for Luxy. One cruiser goes down, second one goes down. You can see they're going down really fast, but they spreading themselves out, so gunships can't really chase them. You can see Luxy having a scout here, and this run by with Wagners are really good. Very good harassment of naval production of CrazedChariot with that single frigate, and again cruiser harassment at the back of that island. So yeah, and Lucian is winning this game, and it's not because of the luck or something. I guess it's because of active drops, and overall he did his drops faster, and I actually don't know what exactly happened, but he had more map control, and that first cruiser went here, started to delay mass extractors, delay mass income. And second time here is a cruiser on harassment mission, and then there were very cost-effective gunships. While he didn't even have air superiority, he used them very well. Tech 3 air for CrazedChariot were not good at all, and now he misclicked. He definitely saw this one, but he didn't click where he wanted, I guess, with his ASFs. And now this bomber getting veterancy with first shot and actually able to pull off second shot. Yeah, that's working out very good for Lucian, and after losing naval engagement, CrazedChariot saying GG, and yeah, he played very well, but that wasn't enough. You can see Lucian have better rating, so no surprise that he won this game. I think that was a great game, and yeah, you saw that CrazedChariot early game made great attempts of transport deny, but his first one barely didn't work, and also I don't know, because of that it was harder for him to maintain air superiority, and air superiority on this map is almost useless. He was very defensive, and I mean air superiority is useless because you saw those gunships flying around, you can't see them, you can't spot them, you only spot them when they're already attacking. So you can see CrazedChariot has had a lot of mantis on his main island. He had, I don't know, I think there were some flags on his island. Oh, maybe not. Maybe actually he wasn't so defensive, but that delay of his mass extractors, that reduction of his map control was a great job for Lucian. He won this game. Yeah, and failed Tech 3 air attempt from CrazedChariot, of course. Okay, yeah, that's it for this cast.